These are Martin Lawrence's least favorite celebrities. The entertainment industry is full of smiles, red carpets, and perfect interviews, but behind the scenes, not every celebrity gets along. And when it comes to Martin Lawrence, things have definitely gotten complicated. Known for his legendary comedy, iconic roles, and unforgettable energy, Martin has worked with some of the biggest names in Hollywood, but not all of those relationships ended on a good note. In fact, some turned into tension, drama, and moments fans still talk about today. Let's start with one of the most talked about situations involving Tisha Campbell. The two starred together on the hit 90s sitcom Martin, a show that became a cultural phenomenon. On screen, their chemistry was undeniable. But off-screen, things reportedly took a serious turn. Tisha filed a lawsuit against Martin during the height of the show's success, alleging misconduct and creating a huge controversy. Fans were shocked. The show was never quite the same afterward, and their relationship became one of the most talked about feuds in TV history. Then there's the situation involving Will Smith. While the two are both giants in Hollywood, there have been subtle moments over the years where fans speculated tension between them. Whether it was competition during the 90s era of blockbuster films or differences in comedic style, the vibe has always felt a little off. Nothing explosive, but enough to keep fans guessing about what really goes on behind the scenes when two massive stars share the spotlight. And we can't ignore Eddie Murphy. Both Martin and Eddie are comedy legends, but with greatness often comes rivalry. For years, fans have debated who truly dominated stand-up and film during their peak. While there's mutual respect, there have been whispers of quiet competition, moments where comparisons turned into subtle tension. In Hollywood, even friendly rivalry can feel personal when legacies are on the line. Now here's where things get even more interesting. At one point, rumors swirled about Martin having creative disagreements with certain directors and co-stars behind the scenes. In an industry where control over projects means everything, clashes are almost inevitable. Martin is known for his strong personality and creative vision, and when those don't align with others, things can get heated quickly. It's not always public, but insiders have hinted at moments where collaborations didn't go as smoothly as fans might think. Quick pause. If you're enjoying this kind of behind-the-scenes drama, make sure you subscribe because these stories only get crazier. But here's the thing, Martin Lawrence isn't alone in this. Hollywood is built on pressure, ego, and constant competition. When you're at the top, every move is watched, every word analyzed. Small misunderstandings can turn into big headlines overnight, and sometimes those headlines stick with you for years. Despite all of this, Martin has managed to maintain a legendary career. From blockbuster movies to unforgettable stand-up specials, his impact on comedy is undeniable. And while he may have had disagreements with certain celebrities, it doesn't erase what he's accomplished. In fact, it makes his journey even more real, because at the end of the day, these moments remind us of something important. Celebrities aren't perfect. They argue. They clash. They have differences just like anyone else. The only difference? The whole world is watching. So when you hear about these tensions, these rivalries, these least favorite celebrities, remember, there's always more to the story than what we see on the surface. And sometimes the drama behind the scenes is just as entertaining as what happens on screen. And honestly, that's what keeps fans coming back for more.